Welcome back, friends, to the House of Oblamon. I'm your host, Dr. Oblamon, and on today's episode of Movies After Midnight, I've got some spoopy movies, I've got some trash, some sleazy movies, art house movie. I got something here I picked up. Oh, here's some trash right here. Oh, jeez. Rockabilly Vampire from Trauma release, of course. I love The Toxic Avenger, one of my favorites of all time, and I'll watch pretty much anything Trauma, but I have a feeling this is no doubt terrible trash. I also grabbed and that was from the Thrift Store. I also grabbed from the Thrift Store The Dark. Now, this was one of those VHS covers staring back from the shelves at the video store. I never wanted to rent the movie because I know it would never live up to that cover. Think how amazing that is. Some kind of space vampire.
Vampire with laser eyes.
Oh, vampire with laser eyes. Yeah, I'm here as always with my son, Dr. Hawk.
Hola.
And some of these movies, you probably get a kick out of this movie, Dylan. It's got some crazy stuff in it. Richard Jacob, Willem Devane. Oh, he's that badass from Rolling Thunder. Oh my goodness, Casey Kasem, Kathy Lee Crosby. Actually feels a lot like a TV movie until the guy knocks the guy's block off. But I recommend this film just, for William Devane's hair alone. It's majestic. It's something you should see. It's luscious. Okay, so let's get opening for the mail call here. This is a tape, a DVD, sorry, I've been looking for a long time. The Cook, the Thief, His Wife, and Her Lover. Oh boy, I don't even know if I could recommend this film. There's probably some of the most disturbing scenes in this movie. Michael Gambon is probably one of the most vile villains in cinema history. He just spews forth non-stop. Oh my goodness, there is The Cook, the Thief, His Wife, and Her Lover. Peter Greenaway. Helen Mirren, of course, is amazing in it. Very, very difficult to find. I've been looking for a long time. I had it on VHS, and I love films on VHS, but there are some films you have to see in high def. The art direction in this movie is simply amazing. The costumes. So really happy to add that to the collection. Can't wait to watch that. Let's take a look here and see what else we got. I got some great... Yeah, bubble wrap. Here we go. Kind of this was like art house. There's cannibalism. Like, I don't want to spoil anything. This is like art house sleaze. Again, some more art house sleaze. I have something else in here that's just actual sleaze. Okay, great. We'll talk about that. But first, Cat People. Paul Schrader. Very trippy. Natasha Kinski. Gorgeous. Malcolm McDowell, who is like a living cat. This is one of those films, I was a night hawk. I come home channel surfing. If this movie was on, you just find yourself watching it all the time. Great score, Giorgio Moroder. And then, of course, the David Bowie song. Cat People song. Absolutely amazing. This is what I really wanted to talk about. John Saxon, Michael Parks. This is an 80s slasher. It kind of is... When I first came across, I thought it might have been a giallo, directed by Umberto Lenzi, of course from Cannibal Ferox. That movie defies description. Even looking at the cover there, you see the killer with the motorcycle helmet. But it's not. It's a straight-up 80s slasher film. It's got all the right elements. It's got gratuitous nudity, all those wet t-shirt contests on spring break, and a killer. John Saxon, Michael Parks, of course. Fantastic actors for this types of films. There we go. Let me see with a little less glare. I'll be happy to pop that in. Take a look. Hopefully there's some extras in there. Highly recommend it.
Some pretty spooky movies.
Yeah, pretty spooky films. Yeah, this one here has just got, terrible dialogue. It's got a motorcycle that acts like an electric chair. You don't know if it's a supernatural being that's killing off all the kids at spring break, or if it's the crooked cop. There's all these red herrings trying to lead you down to figure out who it is. But definitely worth checking out if you're into that kind of garbage. I love it. Okay, so that's it for today's real quick mail call for Movies After Midnight. I definitely would like to put together a much more detailed review of this, throw it up, and after I check out The Cook, the Thief, His Wife, and His Lover, to go into more detail about the art direction on this film and the costumes. It was Jean-Paul Gaultier, I think, did the costumes on this. It's a beautiful, gorgeous film. I definitely recommend checking it out. All right, friends, be sure to check out my Instagram, Dr. Oblamon, and my artwork at Oblamonster. And see you next time.